Hi, welcome to this short presentation on a rapid strategy process, which is all about a simple process for helping you to get traction quickly with your plan, so you actually start to make some progress and really start to implement plans across your business. The trouble with traditional planning processes are that good planning takes time, and it takes time to analyse, reflect and to strategize, and that's a challenge because your business can't afford to stand still while it's working through its plans, and therefore I found that you actually need a rapid planning process to help you set some direction and get moving, so that we're not suffering from analysis paralysis. We're actually getting up and away and we're making some steps in the right direction, knowing that we're going to come back later and fill in the detail around the plan. Developed a simple strategy process. It's really revolves around, I get a couple of key steps, and those steps are: review where you are now, review where you want to be, and then develop some strategies for how you're going to get there. The 5 steps that I think are really important: mind map the now, and in doing that I get people to use some standard headings, just because it gives them somewhere to start. Now I'm quite happy for you to come up with your own headings, but these standard headings are really, the ones I use are around patrons and customers or clients or whatever you like to think. So who's your target market and who are you currently working with now? So think about that. What products and services do you currently deliver? And explore those and put those in. What are the core processes and systems that are essential for you to run your business and to deliver those services to your customer? Pricing and revenue. If you're going to deliver those services using those processes and systems, tell me about your current pricing and revenue model. So how does your business model work? Promotion and marketing. How do you actually get the message out to your customers that this is what we do and this is how we price it and this is our competitive advantage in the marketplace? So tell me about how you currently do that. Then I want you to think about people and management. The major enabler in most businesses is people. So how do you get your head around those sorts of things? And who is in your business? How are they performing? All that sort of stuff. So think about your people. And just remember, this is all now. And then lastly, profits and finance. So think about cash flow, profitability, finance, debt levels, all those sort of things. Write all those things out and tell me about those. Now, mind mapping is a very simple tool, really good for doing this sort of thing. If you want more information on mind mapping, just go to Google and type mind map in there and you'll find a heap of stuff in there on mind mapping and how to go about it. There's lots of software like this simple mind map I've done here that will help you make them pretty and easy to look at. So once you've mind mapped the next step is to go to the where. Using the same headings again, set a time frame for where you want to be, and that could be 3 to 5 years, it could be 12 months, it could be 10 years. I don't mind where the time frame is. Set a time frame and then mind map what you would like to see in each of these areas at that time frame. So in 5 years' time, tell me about the sort of customers you would like to have, the sort of products and services you want to be delivering. What are going to be the core processes and systems you must have in place to deliver those? Pricing, profitability, all those things. So map out the where. Now remember, it's an aspirational thing. So it's a visionary thing. It's not where you think you're going to be, it's where you would like to be. Then we get you to use a tool called Strategic SWOT. I'll take you through that briefly in just a second. Once you've done your Strategic SWOT, summarize it in a one-page plan, and then you've got a quick and dirty plan. Convert that into action, start taking some actions, but then go back and refine your plan. Go back and put more detail and more analysis into your now. Put more detail into your where. Make it clearer. Understand what your competitive advantage is. Really think that stuff through, and keep refining your plan. So this is an ongoing process. Very quickly, Strategic SWOT is a process where we determine our strategic and competitive strengths and weaknesses. We look at the factors giving rise to opportunities in our business and threats in our business, and then we simply say, righto, how do we use our strengths to take advantage of our opportunities? How do we use our strengths and opportunities to take advantage of to overcome our weaknesses, to overcome our threats? And lastly, how do we protect our businesses where weaknesses and threats combine to give us some real issues? Used doing statements or action statements, start them with a doing word: build, develop, implement, those sorts of statements for your action statements. And at the end of that analysis, you should end up with about between 12 and 30 action statements. So take those action statements from your SWOT, group them into three or four like areas. My experience is that the typical areas that drop out of most plans are something to do with marketing and sales, another area to do with processes and efficiency, something else to do with people, and then there's normally something to do with finance and acquisitions. Use those as starters and group your action statements up into three or four like areas. Then rename each group with an overarching action statement, something like, to become the employer of best choice, or to strategically market our products, or, something like that. The group name then becomes the strategies, and underneath it then you have a collection of strategic actions that you're going to take to put things into place. Once we've done our strategic SWOT, we can then summarize all this into a one-page plan. So you can take the key points off your mind map on the now and put them in the now area. You can take your key points from the where mind map and put them in the where area. And then your strategies are the group headings off your SWOT analysis. And then the individual actions, of course, are the actions that you brainstorm as part of the SWOT analysis that sit under each of those groups. So it's a really powerful, simple process to get your one-page plan and really get some action. You then just got to pick the priorities that you're going to do first, put some timings in there about who's going to do things and when they're going to do them by, and get started on them. So once you've finished that, refine your plan. So develop the action plan. So develop some action plans for those key actions. Go back and add more detail into the where and now, and there's a whole range of tools you can use to do that. Update your strategies as you update the detail in the where and the now, but most importantly, use this as a tool to help you take action and to, get some real traction in your business so that you actually start moving forward in the direction that you want to move. Thanks. I hope you've enjoyed this simple strategy process. It's one that many of my clients use, and it's one that you can use to get real traction in your business and start taking action and heading in the direction you want to head. Thanks.